Hi everyone, Aldbar here, and welcome to this Let's Play. Well, it's been a while since you've seen this character. Yeah, so the other day I was playing with my raid DPS character, and I tried to do Mark of Death. I decided to try to see if I could do it on hard, and it went, well, way easier than I was expecting. So I figured that this character, who's trying to reach 7,500 favor all solo, said maybe give him a shot. Maybe I can bump this up a notch. So we'll see if we can do Mark of Death instead of Epic Normal. So I don't know. Maybe we'll try it on Epic Elite. I'm sure I'm gonna fail, but I hope I can do it on Epic Hard. I've done some adjustments to the build, so yeah, we'll see. Also, if you're not aware, this is Year of the Dragon while I'm recording this, and there are giveaways every month. So this month's giveaway, if you go to the Hall of Heroes, well, you'll know if you didn't claim the giveaway because you'll have in your notification area, whichever side you have it on, there'll be like a little icon that's shaped like the dragon roar. Okay, and if you jump down over here and you talk to the dragon, this guy, yes, he'll give you a reward. To claim it, you have to actually log out, log back in. This is going to unlock it for your character on basically all servers. So from now on and forever, you'll have a mount. Come on, log back in. Thank you. Yeah, if you open up your inventory, so you'll have over here, this thing is the mounts, this one over here. You get this Chungus green dragon. Just out of curiosity, what's his movement speed? See, movement, yeah, 200%. Because of your VIP, you get extra 10% movement speed in public areas. So, but it's 200. So you'll have a fast mount, and every character you ever start, even in Korthos, whatever, you'll have this mount fixed there. So definitely drop in and get it, even if you're not playing DDO. Or just have an account and like don't feel like it, just log in, talk to the guy, get it, and yeah, you'll be good to go. Okay, so I guess let's go and try to do it. Where is Necropolis? Which one of the, oh come on, Necropolis, self only. Okay, try again. I need to work on my UMD skills. I know I have items that help me with my UMD, but I'm too lazy to figure out which one it is because I haven't changed them in a million years. I don't remember which one's the UMD items. Or whatever. I'm gonna cheat. Okay, for the record, one of the things I did to make it more feasible for me to finish this is you need better DPS. Well, in the thing I've used over there and my previous attempts to get the DPS is, well, two-handed fighting or single weapon fighting, because sorry, two-weapon fighting or single-handed fighting, but the two-handed fighting isn't really that good. So. Well, it's not really good with a quarterstaff. Quarterstaff is more of a crowd control kind of weapon and less a single target raid boss weapon. So I'm kind of setting myself up for failure by trying to do it with this weapon. I mean, this entire character was not ever designed to like be able to solo raids really. I just built an option that it could, if it really wanted to, would have like certain tools. Yeah, so let's see. Mark of Death. So what I did is this. got myself a pair of short swords. And this short sword basically has 5 augments in it. And the 5 augments that it has gives me immunity to petrification, which is really what I need for this raid. And hopefully I'll have enough DPS. Also, I'm trying out Cutter for the first time in a very long time, so let's see. Hope it all goes well. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try Elite just to see how bad it is, and probably fail. And once I do, well, I'll move on. 1 sec, I just want to check something. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure I've got the... Yeah, you need your stats up. Yeah, I'll see how bad this is, and once I determine how bad it is, I'll move on to hard. Give it a 10. But you never know. I've surprised myself before.
You, the so-called adventurers who infest Stormreach. Your kind ruined my ascension to godhood. I allowed the world to believe my phylactery was destroyed so I could plan my next attempt in peace. Then Aranda's Vole appeared and promised to help. I should never have trusted her. That half-breed she-lich betrayed me. She's bound my soul to obey her will. And now she wants you dead. At least that part I'll enjoy.
Yeah, so the way to determine how good it's going to be is based on how much time it takes me to kill him. Because if he has too much hit points, I'm never going to make it through. It seems to be okay, not too bad, so. The hardest part is going to be trying to not die, to defeat the, whatever they're called, the Death Knights without being summoned out a bajillion times. Like how his casting animation and his teleport don't really talk to each other. You have one of them who says like, hey, you gotta come here. The other one who like sends him the other way.
One of the abbot's sarcophagi stands at the end. Approaching the Death Knight, you feel a shift.
You gotta keep an eye on your
You'll
constitution.
not escape my wrath by hiding.
The abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the Ascension Chamber.
It's very important to get rid of these things first, because they'll really mess with me later. These Doom Spheres hit your constitution really, really hard. I have to make sure I've got some extra con.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
The abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the Ascension Chamber.
Some damage in on this guy. You will not escape my wrath. Huh? Yeah, this is the tough part about this. Too many of these guys standing here. Now, there is a way to
You'll not escape my wrath
cheese this
by
part,
hiding.
but I'll
The abbot
do it for the
sighs
farther ones.
as you are pulled back to the middle of the Ascension Chamber.
I need to get a lot of stacks of putter and stuff on him. Too bad I don't have like a very powerful bot that I can just leave and move away.
You'll not escape my wrath by
Did about
hiding.
50%, so
The abbot
we're doing
sighs
good.
as you are pulled back to the middle of the ascension
Surprisingly.
chamber.
Yeah, I have to craft myself a specific weapon for this raid. Well, I used the short sword. I just wanted a legendary, off-the-shelf weapon. So I took, I think it's called Grog's Malice or whatever it's called. It's come from
You'll
the
not escape my
Fjarlund
wrath
Carnival
by
chain.
hiding.
I
The
went and
abbot
farmed out the
sighs
short sword,
as you are pulled back to the middle of
and
the
I just
ascension
basically
chamber.
upgraded it and put the whatever thing's called. I can't think. The Saintian Jewel with its 5 filigrees on it. Once I've done that, so now if I take 1 point in Ninja Spy, my monk over here can use the short swords without it becoming uncentered.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
The abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the ascension chamber.
So the hard part's going to be now the ones in the corners. Okay, I think we got him.
With the Death Knight's demise, the sarcophagus is no longer protected.
Gonna break
The
this.
sarcophagus breaks. A small...
There
You'll
we
not
go.
escape my wrath by hiding.
The abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the ascension chamber.
Whoa, that was really close. Okay, here, you go to the side. Now I'm gonna swim down. You should give me the "you're not, you will not escape my wrath" by hide.
I call upon the Inferno! Cedric shall burn!
Come on. You go far enough away, he should give you the "you shall not escape my wrath" talk. Nope, not working.
Another Death Knight protects another. Your spell and missile attacks on the Death Knight seem to be weakening you.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
The abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the ascension chamber. Rocks burst out of the floor, encasing and squeezing your body.
Let's go. See how fast this guy goes. Need him to be like right next to the door so I don't have to waste any time on trying to get to damaging him.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
The abbot sighs as you are
Yeah,
pulled
this is where it
back to the
becomes
middle of the
tedious.
ascension chamber.
Made sure I'm immune to quell and stuff, so at least I don't have to deal with that nonsense. Having your screen change its tint every second. Super annoying.
Rocks burst out of the floor, encasing and squeezing your body.
Having a double jump though makes this particular run back much faster. Yeah, and something I have to be very careful of. I can't change my weapons since my Saintian Jewel has the
You'll not escape my wrath by
key for my
hiding.
survival against
The abbot
the
sighs
engulfing
as you are
case.
pulled back to the middle of the ascension chamber.
I call upon the Inferno! Cedric shall burn!
Why so dramatic? Okay, got him down to 60%.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
Getting close to 50.
The abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the ascension chamber.
I really hope I can use the trick to make him become where he can't see me. Probably try it again. I think it depends on the angle where he is at the time when he tries to do it. if I'm not facing him and he can't see me, he'll do this thing where he tells me, he gives me
You'll
a,
not escape
how
my
to escape my
wrath by
wrath,
hiding.
but he'll do it
The
while
abbot
he's
sighs as you are pulled back
while
to the
I'm
middle
still
of the
outside.
ascension chamber.
and that should give me like some more time to cool down. Come on. He's like right over there, which is a problem.
I call upon the Inferno! Secret shall burn!
Doesn't want to do it. I don't know.
You'll not escape
Oh, there we
my
go.
wrath by hiding.
The abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the
doesn't
ascension
work.
chamber.
I'm gonna be back while I was still outside. Okay. I guess going fast is it?
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
The abbot sighs as you are pulled
Ooh.
back to the middle of the ascension chamber.
Gotta keep an eye on your curse over there. You don't want to take too much damage from the Inferno. As you can see, I already don't have any spell points.
I call upon the Inferno! Secret shall burn!
Annoyingly, they hit me with the... Okay, I think we've got him this time or next time. Yeah, one thing I didn't
You'll
realize,
not escape my wrath by
or
hiding.
rather I didn't take for,
The
I
abbot
took for
sighs
granted
as
is
you are pulled back
when I
to
did
the
it in
middle
my
of the
other,
ascension chamber.
my previous attempt, I wasn't doing solo, I was doing a solitary run. Basically, I was running it with other accounts with me. So there's always somebody in the center on the platform as a placeholder. So I
The
just could fight.
sarcophagus breaks,
And I didn't have to
and
go through all
wands
this
appear amid
nonsense.
the rubble.
Okay. 2 down. Now comes the hardest one. This one's only hardest because the swim is pretty far. Let's get into the door.
In this hall stands another sarcophagus
You
and
come over
another
here.
death knight.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
Gotta get rid of all
The
this
abbot
trash
sighs
first.
as you are pulled back to the middle of the ascension chamber.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
The abbot sighs
on.
as you are pulled back to the middle of the ascension chamber.
Yep, this is the toughest part. Gotta get rid of all this trash.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
The abbot
it's
sighs
ruining my
as you are
DPS.
pulled back to the middle of the ascension chamber.
Gotta make sure you keep your con up, or you'll become helpless. Hey, this Death Knight doesn't seem to have that much hit points.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
He's down
The
20%
abbot
already.
sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the ascension chamber.
Use my Primal Scream as soon as I get in. Every time I use Primal Scream, it heals me, so it resets all of my stat damage. which is very important at this raid.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
The abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the Ascension Chamber.
I call upon the Inferno! Cedric shall burn!
Yeah, every time I'll step in, use a action boost. I mean, use a, what's it called? A charge of,
You'll not escape my wrath by
whatever it's
hiding.
called. I can't think anymore, sorry.
The abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the Ascension Chamber.
I don't know how they're quelling me when I'm immune to quell, but whatever. Okay, down to 60%.
You'll not escape my
Close to
wrath
50.
by hiding.
Too bad I
The
can't see their
abbot
hit points,
sighs
that'll be nice.
as you are pulled back to the middle of the Ascension Chamber.
I really should do a round where I clear out all this trash, because they're kind of getting really strong. Sorry. You'll not escape my wrath. Well, I'm escaping it for just enough to get the job done. Man, a lot of damage. I mean, a lot of incoming damage. %, maybe?
Rocks
Maybe.
burst out of the floor, encasing and squeezing your body.
Don't die.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
Okay, we're down to like
The
30%.
abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the Ascension Chamber.
Gotta keep an eye on my health. Okay, he's about down to 20. Probably like 22%-ish.
Rocks burst out of the floor, encasing and squeezing your body.
Okay, it's past the 20% mark. About 15. Whew, this is getting there.
I call upon the Inferno!
I'll be very impressed if I actually pull this off. Speaking of which, for some reason, there's a lot of people who
You'll
post
not
really
escape
cool
my
runs
wrath
on
by
YouTube,
hiding.
but they have
The
a problem
abbot
with the
sighs
naming
as you are
scheme
pulled back to
It's
the middle
impossible
of the
to find
Ascension
out.
Chamber.
that they ever did it. So if you just search for, you know, Mark of Death Solo Elite, you probably won't find anything. You'll probably find some kind of weird name of something, and it's a problem because I would like to see other people do it and at least figure out how they did it. So sorry about my
You'll
voice.
not escape my wrath by hiding.
The
Yeah,
abbot
hopefully this
sighs
should be the last
as you are
time
pulled back to the
to
middle of
defeat
the
him, and
Ascension
then
Chamber.
we can move on to actually doing defeating the abbot. Okay, you gotta defeat him. Okay. Break just in.
The sarcophagus.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
Got it.
The abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the ascension chamber. The Black Abbot's third sarcophagus breaks, and he is once again vulnerable.
Okay. We gotta do these guys. They've grown way too strong. .43 con, still doing okay. Yeah, so basically what happens is the longer they're up, the stronger they become, and the more damage they can do. So ultimately, what I really need to do is get rid of them. It's supposed to be like that you have a job for them to do. Okay. This annoying thing started. You stay in that thing for like 5 seconds, you die. Okay, these are all new, I think. Okay, let's go for the abbot. Nope, not Vol. Abbot. Just launch our con. Very annoying thing with Abbott is he either teleports or doesn't move at all. It's very hard to get him to position him in such a way that you can fight him normally. Gotta watch my con. Come on. Final screen's not up yet. Okay. Reset the con. There's the Black Abbot. There we go. Let's damage this guy a little
Rocks
bit.
burst out of the floor,
Man,
encasing
you guys
and
are so
squeezing
annoying.
your body.
Yeah, and because of what happens is he stands inside of that blue goo. You can't actually attack him. He's like, he becomes out of my reach. Because, well, I'm a melee caster. I'm a melee fighter. Oh no, don't ghoul touch me. I got ghoul touched right
Flames
in the middle of
engulf the Lich's body and ignite the
whatever
platform.
it is.
Rocks burst out of the floor, encasing and squeezing your body.
Not Lady Vol, please. Where's the abbot? You need to die. Where is he? See, as soon as the blue goo comes up, you're like, that's it. You gotta move, and all of a sudden your melee DPS goes down. .28 con.
Rocks burst out of the floor, encasing and squeezing your body.
You get the abbot down to like 50%. Once I do, I can attack him, whatever. I can do the Death Knights. Hopefully I can beat the Death Knights. Man. I'm actually starting to get slightly invested in this run.
Flames engulf the Lich's body and ignite the platform.
Curse of the Inferno. Get rid of the curse. Ah! By the way, in Heroic Abbot, the platform is slightly smaller. I mean, actually, the platform over here came later, so the platform over here is slightly bigger than Heroic Abbot. And there's actually a little bit of a space you can stand, like on the
and squeezing your
tip
body.
of the platform, where you can stand and avoid the Inferno. But with all this trash attacking you all the time, you're probably going to get hit with the blue goo anyways, and you're not going to be able to do much with that. So. Come on, get down to 50%, please. Inferno in again. Man. Basically what I'm doing during the Inferno is I'm spamming
Flames engulf the
remove
Lich's
curse.
body and ignite the platform.
Remove curse gets rid of the fire tick.
Rocks burst out of the floor,
You have spell
encasing
absorption.
and squeezing your body.
You can do that also. I don't have any, I don't have enough items to do that much spell absorption. Where did he go? Oh. Yeah, the thing that can really kill you is if you get like a ghoul's touch or one of those things that paralyzes you and you get stuck inside of the blue goo, you can just straight up die. Come on, just get down to 50% already. I want to move on the stage. Yeah, I think having a dot in this raid is like the key for being able to solo it. Lendrick shall burn, yes, I know.
Flames engulf the Lich's body and ignite the platform. Rocks burst out of the floor, encasing and squeezing your body.
To be honest, I didn't think this is what was going to happen. I thought we're going to do a short round. I was going to die in 3 hits, and then I'll move on to trying to do this on hard. But instead, I'm trying to do this on elite. Nope, not Lady Vol. Dab it. I'm basically out of my action points. I'm out of my sprint boosts. Sorry.
Flames engulf the Lich's body and ignite the platform.
Yeah, but I think I can actually do it. I mean, if I can somehow hold in. Okay, we should have the Death Knights in any second. Okay, there we go. Death Knights. The Death Knights are kind of straightforward. Well, kind of walking backwards in a circle, I should say. Not very exciting, but it is what it is. I don't know where they think they're going. The reason you go around in circles is so you have some place to go where you're not standing inside of the blue ghoul all the time, and also so you can damage these devotees. Somebody should make a mod that beeps every time your con is low. Whoops. There it goes. That was an exciting 35 minutes. And no, I don't have a dagger or something like that. I'm not even sure why I died. Okay, I guess the devotee was the one who got me. Oh well. I guess I need to build up my defenses more and my DPS more, because you can survive this for a certain amount of time, but I guess not forever. I guess the only thing I have left to do is to try to make a side-by-side comparison to how hard running it on hard is. And I should probably go and, well, fix all my stuff. Also, my weapon's missing its effect. Disjunction, yeah. He's debuffing my weapons. Whatever. Right. Okay. I hope that hard is much easier and faster. I really don't feel like slogging through this again. I will return at one time, probably, and try to do it on Elite. Too bad that you can't get past the barrier to start. I mean, you can if you want to break the game, but I am not doing that.
You, the so-called adventurers who infest Stormreach. Your kind ruined my ascension to godhood. I allowed the world to believe my phylactery was destroyed so I could plan my next attempt in peace. Then Arandis Vol appeared and promised to help. I should never have trusted her. That half-breed she-lich betrayed me. She's bound my soul to obey her will. And now she wants you dead. At least that part I'll enjoy.
I need to see if changing up my attacks to some other thing is better DPS. I really have to test it out.
The Black Abbot cackles and withdraws to his statue. A glowing portal opens at one end of the platform. One of the abbot's sarcophagi stands at the end of this long chamber.
Over here.
Before it, the cold stare of a death.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
The abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the ascension chamber.
No.
Approaching the Death Knight, you feel a shift, a sudden weakness.
Well, I gotta say,
Death
you got
Knight is
way
cutting you
less
off from your
points.
deity.
Yeah, well, there's a massive step
You'll
up
not
between
escape
hard and
my
elite.
wrath by hiding.
The abbot sighs
Well,
as you are
this is gonna
pulled
be much
back to
quicker.
the middle of the ascension chamber.
I'm very glad. I hope you're glad.
With the Death Knight's demise, the sarcophagus
Ignore
is no
these
longer
guys.
protected. The sarcophagus breaks. A small bag appears on the room's altar.
Okay, there we go. Well, these. Let's see how much time it takes me to do this corner. I got that guy in 2 times, so let's hope for a quick one.
Another Death Knight. Your spell and missile attacks on the Death Knight
Move him to the door.
seem to be
That's
weakening
important.
you.
Save you the walk every
You'll
time.
not escape my wrath by hiding.
The abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the Ascension Chamber.
I don't understand why the abbot sighs every time. As if I'm making him work extra hard or something. Good. Come on. Good. I want him like right next to the door. Third. Okay, this is like an entirely different entirely different than the other thing. I don't know.
I call upon the Inferno.
The last one was yeah, I need better DPS if I'm gonna try to solo this thing on Elite. Also, I just want to point out that if you jump into the water, it puts on a debuff, and when you get out of the water, it checks and it gets rid of that debuff.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
Did I get it?
The abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the
Nope, I
Ascension
missed
Chamber.
an Ice Ball wand. You have to pick up both of the wands. You have to pick up all the items so you can get out. Okay. Okay, I'm done with this one.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
The
I'm
abbot
already
sighs
here.
as you are pulled back to the
Whatever
middle
you
of the
say.
Ascension Chamber.
Okay, final one. Yes, I think I went 3 times into that other room.
In this hall stands another
And I messed up at the end
sarcophagus and another
because
Death
of the
Knight.
I missed a Ice Ball wand, so to go for another round.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
The abbot sighs as you are pulled back to the middle of the Ascension Chamber.
Yeah, one of the side effects of being a solo player is the disjunction effect is gonna have to hit you. There's nobody
Pain
else.
courses through you as you near this Death Knight. It will be difficult to stay close.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
The abbot
Yeah,
sighs
this one's
as
definitely
you
the
are
hardest.
pulled back to the
But
middle
he's
of
already
the
down to
Ascension
like
Chamber.
50%, so. Be okay. Khan's okay. Yeah, I was saying about the underwater, the unholy water effect. Is if you can bug out the check that makes the game has to check to see if you still have the effect on you or not. And if you're doing something else while it's trying to do that check, it can mess up the check for you. So if you're like climbing up a ledge while you're trying to get out of the water or some kind of thing like that, it can make it so you end up with the still staying with the bug, with the buff, with the unholy whatever. Touched by unholy water, that debuff will stay on top of you. So, and the only way to get rid of it is basically to go back into the water and then get back out so it redoes the check.
You'll not escape my wrath by hiding.
So like 4 or
The
5
abbot
times when you
sighs
do this guy,
as you are pulled back
not
to the
10 like
middle of
before.
the Ascension Chamber.
Let's get out before then for Inferno.
Cedric shall burn!
Okay. Oh, I killed him. Come on.
The sarcophagus breaks, and the
There
Black
we
Abbot's
go.
third sarcophagus
Nice.
breaks, and he is
Okay.
once again vulnerable.
Much faster.
But a voice intones through the chamber.
This is how the mortals defeated you the last time. Isn't that right, Abbot? It doesn't suit me for you to die yet. Withdraw!
Also, I'm getting the bugged visuals. These are the ones who killed me last time, so gotta get rid of them. Okay. You're not allowed to kill Lady Vol, and if you do, you fail the raid, so. And he's standing inside of the blue goo, so. Still won't move out from the blue goo. This is so annoying. How are you supposed to attack this guy if he stands protected by his field of goo? Okay. Blue goo, gotta go. No goo. Again with the blue goo. Yeah, having a character who has some kind of option for like ranged would definitely make this much, much easier. If you're pure ranged, that's a whole different problem. As far as I can tell, there's like built-in mechanics to this raid to make it hard for ranged
Flames
characters
engulf
to
the
do it.
Lich's body and ignite the platform.
My question is why? Why do you build in mechanics against like certain players? I don't understand.
Rocks burst out of the floor, encasing and squeezing your body.
Yeah, I think for me the thing was driving me crazy the most is that he won't move. Speaking of which, he just moved. Then again, the blue goo goes down. I can, of course, get rid of the Doom Spheres. Thing is, that takes a long time to get rid of them.
Flames
and they
engulf the
spawn back
Lich's
in
body
so
and ignite
fast.
the platform.
So one way I've seen people do it, I've actually seen a two-man run of whatever
Rocks
this raid
burst out
done
of
on
the
the
floor,
R10. So
encasing and squeezing
do it
your
with
body.
crowd control, basically by stunning or stun locking them, so they don't keep on hitting you for constitution damage. Ooh, that was close. I just realized that I was like 14 constitution. Come on, 50%. Give me the next phase. Okay. I think I've activated next phase. Okay, Death Knights. Okay. Well, previously it didn't look like they were taking damage at all. I was like barely hitting them. Well, I was also barely hitting them because the trash kept on getting in the way, and it was sucking up so much of the damage. Just my damage wasn't that good. Let's put it like this. Previous run was a surprise for me. I wasn't expecting it to go that far. Yeah. Problem with two weapon fighting, or with whatever it is, single weapon fighting, is you don't really have good AoE, so. Yeah. Oh. This detonates all the way down. Pretty sure my weapons are disjuncted because I'm not doing that much damage. Luckily it doesn't affect the filigrees, which is the important part, because I needed the set bonus. Also, there's a certain like part over here on the platform where apparently there's like some kind of a dead zone for them. Man, if I could just like focus my DPS for a second, it would go so much faster. And the stacks, crazy. Come on, firing. Okay, so the weapon I crafted for this raid was a short sword, a Dino-born crafted short sword for my offhand. And basically I gave it I think it's called Melthorn. Basically gives you, I can't remember the name of the thing, alchemical legendary, I can't remember the name of the thing. Basically what happens is it adds massive acid damage to all of your attacks. It's not to the weapon, it's to your attacks. So that includes your spells, your other hand weapons, or whatever you're using, which is something that I think is, well, players don't notice it, and they like think they have to craft it on every weapon or on only their main weapon or whatever it is. So my main weapon is the sentient weapon, the sentient jewel. Curses, come on. Okay, from my experience, usually once you get one of the Death Knights down, everything becomes much easier. Just because you have less things to attack. Okay, I was not expecting that. Wasn't one, it was all three. Now is the most important part is you gotta get rid of the habit as fast as possible. This I learned the hard way many times. Do not linger. I don't have an epic moment. Wished I did.
Rocks burst out of the floor, encasing and squeezing your body.
Don't want to die to something silly like these devotees. Black Abbot together with Lady Vol. Super annoying. Here comes Inferno.
Flames engulf the Lich's body and ignite the platform.
You've been taking away all my spell points. I don't have spell points. Well, not anymore.
Rocks burst out of the floor, encasing and squeezing your body.
Okay. Got some more damage on him. some more of these devotees. Yeah, and him inside of the blue goo. Okay, he moved. I'm using the wrong weapon. I almost just failed just because of that. Thought of hit. If I would have been hit with the rocks, well, I would have been stoned. That was a bit risky. Getting anxious. Want to finish. Come on. Keep on doing the same thing. Keep on changing my weapon by mistake to my quarterstaff, which is not going to help me in here.
Flames engulf the Lich's body and ignite the platform. Rocks burst out of the floor, encasing and squeezing your body.
Come on. Need to move just a bit. Just move out. Why is Lady Vol standing on top of him?
The abbot collapses, then dissolves to dust. Vol grows sullen and relinquishes her assault.
What have you done? I would have used the Mark of Death to give the world immortality. No child would have needed to live without their family. But without the abbot, the Mark of Death is truly gone. You've chosen the world as the dragons and elves would have it, where the shadow of death is always on us. I'll never stop fighting against their
20 minutes,
tyranny.
0 seconds.
But you, mortals,
That was unexpected.
don't
He
bother
died due
coming
to
to me
that.
the next time Arganesson threatens to
Conquest
destroy
bonus.
Stormreach when something
Well, I
doesn't
guess
go
it's
their
doable.
way.
The Ascension
I
Chamber
think it's doable
grows
on the lead
still as
also,
Lady
but-
Vol leaves.
Again. Come on, good loot now. Ooh, it's quelling strikes. Well, more death runes. Eventually I'll be able to buy myself a legendary, whatever it's called. I can't think the name of it. The legendary, the Black Abbot, whatever. The thing that allows you to, I can't think now. Whatever, it's a trinket that you can use to turn into an augment. It gives you +2 to profane stats. Just for the record. The Delta Phase goggles. Delta Phase goggles don't work the same. Now I'm curious. Can you do this? I can step into the holy water over here. Yeah, I know there's supposedly a way to get past this barrier, but whatever. Move these sets back. As always, don't forget to turn in your raid. Yeah, so that's going to be it. I'm done. I don't know if you like longer videos. It is what it is. These videos are sometimes very challenging. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, I hope to see you all in my next video. Well, bye.